Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FlatOutRacing League. This is round 18 at Baku, Azerbaijan. Anyway, we got 1 light, we got 2 light, we got 3 light, we got 4 light, man, we got 5 lights, and away we go. Got a bogged down start. It's not the greatest start as what we were thinking, but we take it nice and easy. Deadly Jason pushing. It looked like he was going wide, so I had to go out wide. That left Oggy down onto the inside. They're on the super soft, so a bit of squabbling up front. Deadly Jason went a bit too deep into the corner, hit McDuck's face. I'm trying to get round to the outside of Oggy, man, but they're on the super softs and I can't gain the distance on them. Oggy went a bit too deep there like that, so I'm back up onto the position now. P12. Deadly Jason, he's got the corner, man, but he went a bit like a bit out wide. Like I could have got him on the inside like that, but no, on the slower tyre. Hit that curb, man, which slowed me down, which is putting Oggy back up onto the inside of me now. As we're going through the castle section, I brake a bit early. He's on the softer tyre, man. There's nothing I can do there. There's nothing I can do. I could have held it around the outside, but then we're stuck in here, not having that in there. So far, so good. Anyway, and I forgot to say, we bring you lap 1 as we always do. And I'm doing the full commentating. There's no skips out of this. There's no nothing, man. It's full commentary from me, Thomas, not Tambo. As we're on board with Tambo now, he's given us the pleasure of sitting on board for a few laps. As we got Oggy moving down on the inside of Deadly Jason, Tambo funnels back in. He's in the slipstream with Deadly Jason, and yeah, I wasn't gonna go in there. I was about to pull out, man. I think Deadly could have went a little bit further than that. He just braked, right, and that was stupid from me, not from him. He can do whatever he wants. He's in front like that, but I was expecting him to fly in like everyone else was doing, but he braked like way before the pit. I had a ship release there as well. Well, Tambo had a ship release anyway, but we'll never mind like that because we're gonna stay on board with the first blood as he tries and chases down Deadly Jason. The rest of the herd, the pack, the field have got off, but we'll catch up with them boys in a bit, man. We might be missing some good manoeuvres and moves here like that, but he give us first access to his onboard footage, Tambo First Blood. So we're going to sit here and commentate over the top of it. He has put on the harder tyres from the medium. With Deadly Jason in front and then the UK Demon in front of them, but they're a fair way from them boys. A bit too deep into that corner, which he had to like virtually stop. Castle section always does it. It always does some people in like that. But so far so good. That Fuller there with fast time, followed immediately by Dengartis on a 144.4. But we are catching Tambo First Blood is catching Deadly Jason, not by the amount of knots, the rate of knots that you would expect like that, but you know, bit by bit we gain. Then sorry for the bit of break and that in between like that, but Mary James speaking to me, mate, and she is lovely. Oh, UK Demon was in the pits. He's now behind Tambo First Blood, and Deadly Jason went a bit too far into that corner. As you could see, like he looked like he hit a bit of wall like that. So he leaves Tambo First Blood. He's into overtake. He's into full rich. Is he gonna make it? Nice. Put it back down into lean. This was the beauty of the onboard footage that we had from him last night. He's gone a bit too deep into that corner as well. Sorry, I don't know the corners or numbers, but we're going to give it you this way anyway, man. Oh, Tambo was way out wide, which puts UK Demon into the shit pipe of his exhaust. Alright, better corner that. Down into first, shouldn't really be in first like that. Into fifth, down 2 gears, boom, boom, third gear, ride it through, boom, down another gear. And now he's much closer. Tambo first bloody onto the back of Deadly Jason. Deadly Jason look like he's swaying and with no, but Tambo's hit the wall. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a good job UK Demon dodged me then like that. Oh, Tambo first blood as he's being sent back to the pits like that. Hopefully we can get him up here in the commentary box and we'll have a few words with him and see what happened like that. But as for now like that, we are on board with Fuller, Goins and Dengartis and Crowman behind him. They're the top 4. Oh, it's a VSC. It's a virtual safety car. Sorry, lads. That was down on me. That was down on me. So I'll skip back to Deadly Jason. Everything's groovy, baby. Everything's groovy. Oh yeah, in about 10 minutes or so, give or take like that, we'll have Tambo first blood up here, and we'll have a duo commentator with Thomas and Tambo. We'll have a driver's perspective of what happened, and maybe you can jump in and chime in with the rest of these 22 laps we still got to do. So we're down Dino next door, TT. The lad in the Red Bull, I'm not too sure who that is. But this is where Oggy goes down onto the inside, and that was poor. Anyway, TT can look back on all this like that and have a look like that. But yeah, that was, I'm not too sure. It's not for me to decide. It goes to the race stewards. We're back on with Fuller. And Goins chasing him down, with Dengartis chasing him down. And UK Demon retired from there as well. He went out somewhere, but we couldn't crack capture. We got positions moving. No, it's in the pit lane. It's in the pit lane, so we no need to worry on that. We get Max in the pit, Argy's in the pit, Cully's in the pit. They've all had a few mistakes here and there like that, but nothing worse compared to what Tambo First Blood did. Absolute stupid that boy was. We'll get him up here in a minute. Don't you worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna stay on board here now. So we're moving forward, man, because the front three are nose to tail, man. We got it's like the human centipede of cars here. Fuller's trying everything to defend it out. I changed cockpit cam, I changed views so we can actually see up close in person, see if anyone makes some dodgy moves or mistakes or like that we can actually call them out and see if anyone can capitalise on them. But as for now, everyone's sat there. Fuller and Dengartis, he's on the medium tyre as well. As you could see, Goins and Fuller on the soft. I think Crowman is on the soft. I'm not too sure, but we'll get confirmation on that in a bit. No, it looked like he was on the mediums. It looked like he was on the mediums through that little camera shot there. But now we're going down onto the straight. DRS is active. We'll find out if Goins can get past Fuller. Oh, can we see Dengartis? Seems closer. Seems way closer. Is he going to pull out this manoeuvre as we jump on board now? Easy. I think Fuller diving into the pits. No, it was Goins that dived into the pits. So he'd broken early out of the soft runners. There's his teammate there, Crowman, sorry. So Fuller's having to defend off away from Dengartis. Dengartis right in the shit pipe now. Where's Fuller gonna go? Fuller takes to the defensive line. Dengartis, is he gonna go around the outside? It looks like there's a bit closer contact there. See, I've changed camera angle like that to see where they are. Fuller, ooh, tried to defend it, but it was a good move from Dengartis round the outside. It puts him into first place. Now can Fuller just stay on his Jack Jones? See if he can get the position back. Will he be pitting on this lap to cover out Goins? We don't know. We're just gonna cruise on through, and here we are joined by Tambo First Blood like that. So Tambo, you want to tell me what happened out there? yeah, I was following Dengar, Deadly Jason, and I was gaining, and I seen him slip through the fast left-handers like that. I see the car step out a little bit, and he went to the inside like that. So I just tried to sit in behind him like that, get a bit of slipstream so I could get onto the very long straight. But I ended up hitting the wall, just turned a bit too early. Not even turning a bit too late, just a lack of concentration, like I just focusing on something else and not what I'm supposed to be doing. So, I see it full a bit out, a bit wide, a bit like Deadly Jason, but Deadly Jason had a bit more onto it. Anyway, we'll pass it over on to Thomas now, like that. So thank you very much, Stambo First Blood, like that. So now we've got Goins, Crowman, sorry, I keep getting mixed up because he dropped their car. So Crowman's down on the inside. It will be the outside turn one. Fuller's coming into the pit, so he's going to cover off Goins. We got some people. Cully, he's got major front wing, left front wing damage like that, so he'll be driving back slowly to the pits. We got Dino next door that's moved up because Fuller's in the pits. Oh, we got VSC. I didn't see that up in the top corner, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but I think that was due to TT crashing out. Excuse me about that. That was due to TT crashing out. So anyway, Tambo First Blood. So what do you make of the race so far? Everything's going good. Dengartis is on the medium tyres along with Crowman right behind him. Fuller got out in front of Going, so them two were battling it out. I think they both gone to the hard like that. All that Dengartis has to do is just keep his head down. Same with Crowman, keep the head down, keep on going. We should have there goes the VSC. We're back to green. Dengartis moving away close to the outside of that wall there. I think Crowman was close to the outside of that wall there as well, like that, but both of them making it through the castle section, no problem. Got a bit of change at the bottom. We did Deadly Jason and Cully, but they're in the pits, and Deadly Jason gets out in front of him. We'll keep on that progress as we can bring you the progress when it comes. But as for now, we got Dino next door being chased down by McDutchface. McDutchface is on the medium tyres. And so is Dino next door, so this is going to be a straight out fight. But as we skip it, have we skipped it forward? No, we haven't. We got McDoucheface on Dino next door, and his teammate Fuller is getting chased down by Goins. We're trying to get him. Oh, it looked like Goins hit the wall. I don't know if that was Fuller pushing him a little bit too close to the wall, man. I got back on there just in. I wouldn't even say in the nick of time, man, because we just missed it. You might have to slow that down like that, because I'm not going to go back and do anything for you, man, ladies and gentlemen. You get him, and that has left the session. The Fuller is defending it out. Goins can even go around the outside, but he's got right front wing damage, which is going to hinder him all the way around the lap. We've got to crash out in sector 1. Got Dino past McDuckface. Oh, it was McDuckface. He was right there. Something happened to him. I'm sorry I didn't get on board, but we were watching this. Oh, Goins has hit. He's hit Fuller. But he gave him the position back. Well played, lad. Well played like that. But McDoucheface sees his opportunity, man. And if you're going to give one player back, you might as well give two, is what he's thinking. Oh, Goins has left the session. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. The guy, he should have stuck it out there, man. Should have carried on going. Maybe. I tell a lie, because last night he said he messaged and said that his power went off. So I'm not going to give him any stick for that. He hit Fuller. Looked like Fuller hit him. I'm not too sure on the first one, but it were definitely going up on the inside, and it had to push Fuller towards the wall. It was a good move, harsh move, but you know, he gave him the position back, and that's when McDutchface saw the opportunity. Now he's right up on the gearbox of Fuller. We're going to keep it on board here to see if we can get any good action. Where's he going to defend? How is he going to defend? Is Fuller actually going to defend? Is he going to move to the left hand side while McDuckface goes to the right hand side and tries and takes it round the long way? Are on this board, and then there he goes. He moves to the right as Fuller defends to the inside. Is McDuckface going to go around the outside? A little bit too far, and he hits the wall, and he spins out. Oh my god, man. Williams can't get anything right, especially on the circuit when he had the slipstream and the DRS on someone. Nah, it's over, it's over. So we have Max going round him as well there, McDutch face. He has to do virtually a full lap with a broken nose. It's not good, it's not good. Around goings right behind our 2019 season 17 flat out racing league champion. He hasn't won it. He didn't win a race to win that championship. But no one said you had to win the race to win a championship. Excuse me 1 second, like. Oh, beautiful. So as we're moving up and down the grid, who are we on? We're on Oogie. They just got past McDuck's face, which was pretty easy like that when you've got fucking no nose. Just stay off the beak. I'm only joking, I'm not. So we've got Dengartis. Crowman looks like he's fell back a couple of spaces. Dengartis has got this, was it 2.2, 2.3 or some stupid thing like that? I can't see because of the TV. Oh no, but we got Crowman into the pitch. He's choked on them tyres. Well, we got a VSC again. We got a VSC again. I believe that goes down to McDuck's face. I think he's quit out on the middle of the track. This could be great for Crowman, could be bad for Dengartis, as Crowman's in the pit and Dengartis has got to stick to a certain speed. And we've got Dino next door. He's going to take full advantage of this VSC. Fuller goes steaming past and takes the position of third place back. So Crowman is pitted in second, come back out in second. So he's actually done Fuller through the pit stops and the VSC. But will this hinder Dengartis down? We've got Dino next door, the Fluky, and Max and Oggy all in the pits. Deadly Jason and Cully right behind him. So they're the top 10. I think it's 10. Oh, we got a crash in sector 1. Who did that come up to? I'm not too sure. We got a crash in sector 3, but we're not going to skip onto it, man, because we're looking at the times between Crowman and Dengartis, which was about 15 seconds or so, man. And I can't remember how long it was for a pit stop on this like that, but Dengartis has just got to put it down and he start just nailing some of these laps off, man. He's 10 laps on these tyres plus his qualifying sets like that, man. So you know he's got to hunker down. I think Crowman is on the harder set of the tyres. As we have a bit of footage on board of Dengartis, we can sit back and relax and enjoy this. And we will get some work. We will try and get some more words from Tambo. First Blood has now. He's gone back down to the Red Bull garage to talk to Christian Horner, see what happened. His teammate in this. Sorry, I don't know your name, dude, like that. But I only saw it once and I can't see on this TV like that. But his teammate had a bit of altercation with Hockey. He got pushed into the wall and that ultimately led to his downfall. So Christian Horner's not going to be happy with these boys like that. Bullet Boy has missed out again. Bullet Boy missed out again. He needs to come back into Brazil and get back into that seat. Show a bit of strength at Red Bull. And then we'll get a few words from Tambo again and a bit like that. And then so we'll get back to the race like that. We've got Dino next door, chasing Goings down. I think it's his ghost car. Deadly Jason. We've got Cully right behind him. We're going to keep an eye on them times as well, man, because even though they're at the back, they're still pulling it up and they're still moving, these boys. And they jump back onto Dengartis and the gap has come down to like 14 seconds. I don't think Dengartis is going to be able to get that pit and get out, but we have to keep an eye on this though. There were some changes in the middle of the field. Dino next door got past Goings' car, but it's Goings' AI. I'm not too sure if he came back in or out like that last night or out like that, but we're going to keep on going. I'll give you a bit of aerial footage of Crowman and then up to Dengartis, so we're keeping an eye on the times to see what was going to happen. Dengartis is moving down the mile straight. I know it's more than a mile like that, but woo! We're going to keep it calling it a mile like that. So I skip back onto Crowman. Crowman is just coming onto the fastest before coming onto the mile. We've got Fuller, Dino next door. He's a bit away from his teammate, so I doubt that he's going to catch up anytime soon. Has Dengartis gone into the pits? No, he's gone round again. So on lap 12, he's going round again, which Crowman, he keeps on chipping away down that time, as you can see on the left hand side of the screen. Oh, looked like he was going out a bit wide there, like riding that curb. As we jump back down to fully, I don't think he's making the major leaps and bounds that he needs to be doing. We are on with Goins here. I think he's still AI, like, ladies and gentlemen, which the Fluky will take full advantage of when he gets onto the back of him, because the man did not come back in. Like I said, I don't think Crowman Goins came back in. Sorry, Crowman, and I keep getting your names mixed up because you're both in Torah, so sorry, bud. We are on the back of Deadly Jason. He's been chased down by the one, the only, Cully. He's normally fighting at the front, third, second place, this man. But he's down here trying to take away Deadly Jason's points. How are we going to see this? Is Deadly Jason going to move to the inside? No, Crowman moves to the outside. Deadly Jason sticks to the inside. Is he going to defend it out? Crowman goes round to the outside. And he pulls the manoeuvre off. Well played. Well played. Now is it up to Deadly Jason? Who got the DRS? I think it was... Did Deadly get the DRS? Yes, he did get the DRS, man, but the camera keeps on changing. I'm sorry about that. I wish I talked over it last night, but you know what I mean. There we are 20 minutes into this session. 12 laps down. 13 laps down, near enough. Oh no, we got the Dengartis into the pits. Should we skip back onto Crowman and we'll see how far he is? And he's already near the pit entry. He's going to be flying past soon. Flying. There's a pit entry here as Dengartis into the pits. I think he's... I don't get this. He changed the tyres and that. I don't know why he's still sat here waiting. I really don't know. But that leaves Fuller to get in front of him as well. I thought if you had a time penalty, you serve your time penalty, then they changed the parts on the car. They might have been changing his nose, but it didn't look to me like he had no front nose damage or like that. So I'm not too sure on that, why Dengartis was sat there that little bit extra in the pits. I'm gonna guess it was for the front nose, but we couldn't see it anyway. So we got Goins AI car. Who are we here? I think we're on with Max here, chasing down the Fluky. So we Max did get, he has got past Goins' car. Goins is in the pits. That'll ultimately leave Cully and Deadly Jason to fly past him, so we have no need to worry on that. We are on board now with Cully. We skip forward to Fuller, to Crowman, to Dengartis, back down to the Fluky, back down to Max. We really don't need to see that. I don't know why I did that. And there we go, that's Max, Cully and Deadly Jason. So now we're running in order. 6 cars, because Goins is not there. So we've got 6 cars, man. We are keeping an eye on that time at the front as well. As we're on board with Max, chasing down the Fluky, the 2019 champion. Can he hold him off? We're on lap 13. Does he need to hold him off on lap 13? We're at half distance. Oh no, it looked like... the Fluky had a bit of a mess up in the castle section, which means Max could easily... Yes, he did. He's got no nose. He's got no nose. We was on board with Max and we couldn't see that. And we are checking the times, and it looks like Dengartis is bit by bit, lap by lap. He's chipping away that time towards Fuller. I think Fuller is chipping away a bit to... Oh, we got a VSC. We got a VSC again. Who was that? That's down to the Fluky. I think he's crashed the car out, but we're not going to try and find him on the race course because it's hard. And I think most people have got past him now anyway. Oh no, there it is, there it is. Yeah, he left Cully. I don't know what was happening there. But Deadly Jason puts it on the inside. I don't know why. The Fluky was maybe there can be some answers in. Maybe there can be some answers into that. And there we go. And Goins got a 5-second stop and go for whatever it is down at the bottom of the screen there. But I don't know why the Fluky was just sat there on the race course. He's obviously he left a while ago because the VSC was out. But I don't know why his car was still parked there. Like ultimately leaves Cully back down and puts Deadly Jason back up like that. So now Cully, after all that work, is trying to get back onto the back of the pack and get past Deadly Jason and try and catch up to Max like that. He's been put back. Now he has to sit back and do all that work again. Can he do it? We'll all find out as we're on board with Dengartis. We're checking out. First on board, he's got a lot of ERS, man. He might be saving it up for the big old charge towards Fuller. I think the time dropped a little bit because of the VSC, but that is what's put Dengartis back here. Dengartis should be second. Didn't know he had the time penalty, but the VSCs, they let him down. They let him down. He'd already gone past the pits as well, like that, and then turned that left-hand corner, and the VSC come out, which leaves Croman. He put it in on that lap. And as we jump on board to see what positions people have gained and lost. Excuse me. So we've got people positions up, down, and people out. There's only 6 drivers racing. Seven drivers, sorry. Yeah, 7 drivers, because Goins is not there. So we've got people on the tyre strategy. Oh, the Deadly Jason, he nearly puts it through the wall, but somehow survived a head-on collision with the wall. So Cully did get past, back past Deadly Jason. I'm sorry I didn't get on board to see that. We're moving on board with Dino out there, just pulling away, doing his thing. We're going to jump back to Dengartis, because he looks like he's bringing that gap down a little bit more. I think Crowman's out front, just pacing himself, not taking too much out the tyres. He knows if he just keeps it like this, man, he's got the race win. Where Dengartis is got to be the one that's got to be putting a hammer down. Same with Fuller. But Fuller pitted like 3-4 laps before these boys, and we've got Deadly Jason into the pits, which is going to put Goins back past him. And there we go, as you see it on the left hand side. So Fuller doesn't look like he's struggling. Can't look like it. It looked like it went sticking down to the floor then, like that, but that could be a bit of a lagging on his side. We don't know. But like I said, we are keeping out. We're out to 2.3. So Dengartis is right there. He's right there. In the next, say 2 to 3 laps, he should be on. He should be on his Jack Jones, right up that shit pipe, ready to take whatever Fuller has to give. He doesn't want to give second place away like that, but unfortunately for him, Dengartis wants to take that position. Is he going to be able to do it? We're going to find out as we jump back onto Crowman. I think he's just pacing himself at this moment in time. I don't think there's any rush for him until Fuller and Dengartis catch up onto the back of him, and that's when he can put the hammer down and start using the rest of them tyres, as Dengartis is using up the tyres now to try and catch them all back up. And anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Like that, we got Tambo First Blood back in here. Like that. So Tambo, what did Christian say to you? I'm shocked. Is that it? Yes. No. He's just disappointed that, you know, that both cars are out. Both, mine was stupid circumstances, but hey, Hanoi, or the other lad in the Red Bull that should have been Bullet Boy, he was taken out by Oggy. But like I said, that will go down to the stewards and what they say. So anyway, Tambo First Blood, is there anything that you can tell us about what's going to be happening in the next season? Will you be having new contracts? Will you be changing team, or has Red Bull decided to keep you on? Well, I wasn't going to say nothing until we get to the next race in Brazil or out like that, but because I'm out of the race now like that and Christian's not happy with me, I can ultimately say yes, I have been signed to a new team in season 18, still 2019, but season 18, I've been signed to a new team, and I've got a new co-driver. My co-driver is Mr. Eddie Wood, the Woods, and we will be driving in McLaren. I have signed for McLaren. You've seen how well I did for Red Bull. Red Bull are not too happy with the progress. We should be up there fighting more like that. So they'll be signing 2 new drivers as we move along, and see if we can try and make McLaren that glorious. Me and Mr. Big Eddie Wood, we're going to stonk it out for next season like that. Well, thank you very much for that, Tambo First Blood. I'll let you get down and talk back to Christian, or go and get a butt whooping. And as we jump back onto the commentary, well, thank you, Thomas. Well, thank you, Tambo. I'll see you in the next race in Brazil. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sambo First Blood. Not the best of drivers on the game like that, but not the worst of drivers in the game like that. Could be a do with a bit more concentration, but as we can see on the left hand side, this is an Achilles heel for most people. We can get round Monaco, which is tighter and has got less space like that, but this place, whoa, we hit walls. We shock and jive. Now we got Deadly Jason, and he's going up. Oh, look at that, man. Oh my god. What was Gomi's car doing there? He just turned into him like he wasn't even plugging there. As Crawlman's gone through, have jumped back on forward with Fuller and Dengartis. They may all make it through without any problems. They jumped onto Dino, but the wreck should be cleared by them. I don't know what Gomi's AI car were doing. It just turned into him. Boom, and just took him completely out. There was no room there. No room whatsoever. He didn't even leave him any room. But here we go. Like I said, 2-3 laps ago, man. Then if he should keep his head down like that, save the ERS and use it strategically. He's onto the back of Fuller. And now he's onto the back of Fuller. We are having DRS. How are we going to make this manoeuvre? Fuller was defending last time to the left hand side as Dengartis tried to go around the outside, but Dengartis is not close this time. He's just going to have to sit in and Fuller in as we get through the castle section. I'm guessing the next time he's going to have an overtake is down the mile straight. I know it's more than a mile. Shut up. Don't argue with me on what my commentary says or my broken English can do. So Crawlman is still out front, biding his time, saving the tyres. Not much happening up there like that, but here we are for second place. Like I said before, Fuller didn't want to give it up, but Dengartis is the man to take that position. He looks a hell of a lot more faster through the castle section. Looks more, we've got like a straight line through it instead of turning left and right. And here we go. As we change camera angles and put it on board, like Fuller goes to defensive as Dengartis goes round to the outside. Oh, there's a bit of contact there and he pushes Dengartis out wide. I doubt that was Fuller turning right though. It was tight. We got right front wing damage on Dengartis. This has hindered him. He's took 3 laps, 4 laps maybe just to get back onto the Fuller. He could have just waited it out for the straight like that, man, but he's telling this boy to wait it out, man. It's a racing god. I wouldn't say god like that, but it just sounds so much better. Racing legend. Is he going to come into the pits? Yes, he is. He's going to come into the pits. There's no way he can go around. He just lose hand over fist on that. So unlucky on that. As we move on to Dino next door. Is he going to get out before Dino next door gets down the mile straight? Which he is, dragging Max with him. Is Max going to get Dino next door? This is the manoeuvre we're going to see. Looks like Dino's going slow. As Max moves to the left hand side and Dino, it's an easy manoeuvre with the RS now just opening. The boys are flying, and we'll see if they get past Dengartis in the pits. It still says pit on the side. It looks like he has come out though. He has just come out there in front, so he's making the left hand side as Max is going to try and chase Dengartis down, but I doubt he's going to be able to catch Dengartis now. We're on lap 19. He should be on the medium tyres, if not the soft tyres, but we'll find out that. We'll find out that in a bit as we jump on board with him later on. As for now, we're watching Dino next door to try and chase Max down. Bit hesitant like that, but we don't know how many laps the boys done on these tyres like that. But they're still going strong in Azerbaijan. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but you know me. And if you don't know me, well, you're fucking better at that knowing me, boy. If you give me 1 minute, like maybe Jane wants to speak to me a little second. Beautiful. So we are about 33 minutes, nearly 34 minutes into the video. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for listening to the commentating. I wish I could do so much more. I would love to do commentating, but it's too late at night. I can't be fucking shouting like this late at night when there's other people in my house as well. And I don't want to say that to make TT to try and force it earlier and earlier to try and get a commentator into this, because a lot of people have got work and stuff like that, which I understand like that anyway. We'll try and sort some stuff out like that in the near off future. But as for now, we're on lap 20 and we're on with Crawman here. We are down to 7 points something on the time there. We then got it's like 28 behind, so Fuller's been chipping away. But like I said, he's fighting a losing battle here, especially with the tyres and especially to Crawman. So we are on with Dengartis. He is on the medium tyres. So he did put on the medium tyres just to make sure he could see it out all the way through to the end. But we do have Max right behind him. He's on older medium tyres. So I doubt that the boy is going to be able to catch Dengartis. Not on a fresh set. Not on a fresh set. I think Dengartis I think he's secured 3rd place for now like that. But you know, we never speak too soon like that. We never speak too soon. As we jump on board with Cully. Unfortunately, he had wing damage at the start with Dino next door into the first corner. Dino messaged last night saying he was going a bit too aggressive into T1, and I think Cully ended up paying the price for that. But he's been at the back of the pack, gaining positions, losing a few positions, got stuck behind the Fluky on the, I'd say, 3rd to last corner, man, like that, because you know, you all saw it on the video like that, so you all know where it is. And we've got blue flags flashing to get Goins out the way, man. Get the car out the way as Max wants to get through, man, because he's chasing down Dengartis. Maybe he can get a 3rd place. Maybe Dengartis hits the wall like that and Max can capitalise on that if you keep it nice and clean. As we move on to like Dino next door. As we all said, that's where the Fluky was out, and that's where Cully had to fucking park up behind him, put it in reverse and try and get round him. That put Deadly Jason. So he's always been at the back, making his way through. Never gives up, never surrender. As we're on board with Dino, chasing down Going's car for AI, man. He's fucking moving. But then Gartis with the fastest lap there as well. Sorry, I didn't see that. I only caught it at the last minute. As we're on board with him, I think we stay on board for this lap to see what a fast lap would look like. So, ladies and gentlemen, please sit down and enjoy as I take 2 minutes just to recuperate the breath. Oh, get a drink and wet my whistle. I said I'd give you 2 minutes, but that was only like 30 seconds. I gotta keep this shit rolling and entertaining, because if I can, then people ain't gonna watch all the way up to the 37th minute and listen to me say this. Oh, you were close to the wall then. Did you see how close? I love these camera angles. Ah, Deadly Jason has left the lobby. He's back on the plane. They're already shipping him out to Brazil, along with many of these drivers: Oggy, Tambo, First Blood, TT, Deadly Jason, The Fluky, McNutface, UK Demon, and the lad in the other Red Bull, the standing, the sitting, the 3rd spoke on the wheel. Yeah, they're all being shipped up and ready to go to Brazil. As we got Fuller into the pitch, which Dengartis, he's going for the super soft, but he has to take a super soft. He's on the soft, but he has to take a front nose wing change, which leaves Dengartis plowing down the mile straight. And there we go. Dengartis has got back into 2nd place. I don't know why Fuller. Maybe he's just done too many laps on them tyres. But here we go. He's on the soft. Dengartis on the medium. The medium well easy gonna last him, so he can ride the balls from them tyres, mate, and they're gonna make it. I'm sorry, Crow Manners, we're not gone up front to see you, but like Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, or anyone else who's got like a fucking 17-second advantage up front, they take the time, don't wear out the tyres, man, or out like that. Keep the front nose, keep it clean. As we're jumping on board with Fuller, I think we stay on board with Fuller now, man, because he's on the soft tyres. We're on lap 22, fuel's down, ERS, I don't know how much he's got on that. As we jump back on board with Crowman, back down to Dengartis, back up to Crowman to see what he's doing. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think we was gonna stay on board for Fuller because I think he's eventually about to gonna set a fast lap. He should do, so we all could see what a fast lap would look like. But I'm sat here giving Crowman the whole TV time and you know, his dues. He drove it out, played the VAC card beautifully. 1 minute 30 seconds. 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 1 minute 30 And I say he played the card, no, it's just everyone crashing. It just looked out on where he was on the race course like that, and the quick decision that he could make on it. Then Gartis went round that extra one lap when the VSC come out like that was the lap like that, and he had to go around another 2 laps. I think it was Dengartis that set the fast time then because it was medium tyres and not Fuller's on the super soft. So I think we are sat on board now to see if Fuller can actually set the fast lap onto this lap. Sorry, keep eating the light of spare cup, man. I'm not gonna shut it off, man. I'm not gonna kill the mic if I take a drink, smoke a Jake, or out like that, man. So far so good. We can see the time coming down. Fuller can see him right in front of him as we clock the Dengartis at the bottom of the screen going past. Going through the castle section, Dengartis is there in front. Is Fuller going to be able to take this position? Oh, he seemed a bit slow there. Oh no, we got Cully. That just set the fast lap. He is pitted. Obviously being at the back, there's nothing to lose except gaining points through the fast lap. But Fuller can take this away from Cully right now as he's chasing Dengartis down. His eyes might be too focused on Dengartis instead of the fast lap. We don't know because we can't put ourselves in that helmet because it lags forward and backwards. But he's moving like the rocket. We are 41 minutes into the video. Into the race. No video here, boys. This is the race. This is hardcore. We're on lap 24. Crawman, like I said, he's out front, just biding his time and saving it. Just pulling it on for a nice victory. Azerbaijan will do him lovely. And Fuller, there's only 2 laps to go. He is that closer. You can see it. Will he be picking up the tour? We don't know because we jumped on board with Crawman. You can see how easy he's taking it. He's not pushing the boy. So we'll see the comparison like that when we got Dengartis and Fuller going through the castle section like that. We'll see how much closer to the wall they are and how much throttle application they are playing. But Fuller was super close to that wall there. He can't be afforded to taking some wing damage or out like that, and neither can Dengartis because one of these boys hits that wall and then it's second place. Goodbye. Or hello second place. You see how much closer he was to the walls there, Dengartis. I would have skipped back down to Fuller like that, but because they're so close together like that, the jumping just be a little bit mad like that anyway. Shut up about the jumping and shut up about the cameraman. We've got Fuller steaming. And I'll keep going on about the same things alright like that, man. But you know, when you're a solo commentator, I was gonna say a solo duo then, which is fucking stupid even more. As a solo commentator, man, you've got to keep yourself going. You've got to keep yourself talking. So if that means skipping it all forward to Dengartis, as it looks like he's gained a little bit on that lap, but I'm not too sure. We do have the time on the left hand side. We're at 1.4. We're on lap 25. Dengartis is this lap on the next lap. We're on the penultimate lap. Is that the penultimate lap? Is what you call the second to last lap? I don't care. On lap 25, that's what we call it. As this 50% race, this is round 18 at Azerbaijan, Baku. The championship's already been decided, but this is for pride. I think Fuller can take second place in the championship, which he's looking forward to doing. Dengartis unfortunately joined in like really late at the end of the season like that, so he is down at the bottom with the point standings like that. But if it had been at the start, I think Fuller wouldn't be taking the second place in the championship. Maybe not. There's a few other people like Bullet Boy, but anyway, we shut up about that, man. As Fuller is now right up in his shit pipe as we go through the castle section. Dengartis seems to be going full throttle through there. Fuller a little bit slower to try and maybe get a better launch off down the straight, see if we get a bit of DRS. But it looks like Dengartis has managed to be able to save this one. Boy, the cars are flying through the left hand there. Everything looks sweet on both sides as we move on to Crowman as he moves on to the penultimate lap. the last lap. I know I said penultimate again there, but shut up. As we skip back down that, it looks like Dengartis is actually gained half a car's length. Maybe can keep him out the DRS. He's definitely gaining now. No, he's not. He's not. It's definitely Dengartis. He's got a better 3DS's at the end. I know it's me talking absolute shite, man, but this is when the blood's rushing, adrenaline's pumping, man. You've done 26 laps. Do you take it all now? Do you send one up on the inside? He's too far back. He's too far back. I don't think Fuller's just gonna sit back down and watch second place just drive away in front of him. And I know Dengartis. I know he's got all the tricks in the bags. A bit of something up his sleeve like that, so he needs to pull it out. Boom! I think he can defend it well. I think that's Cully going back down the other side, going to start up on his last lap. Well played for sticking it out, but you know, we'll give you the rundown and the lowdown as we come back round through it, as we move up through the castle section. Oh, it looks like Fuller's giving. I'm sorry about that, man, but I actually stopped my recording like that, and like I said, like that, it looked like Fuller was taking a little bit more and giving nothing back. Dengartis is still running it out. It all comes down to the mile straight. I know it's shut up. Doesn't matter. Here we go. So down to this last left-hander. Can Fuller get a nice launch off this last corners? Because it's all now. It's just right foot down and nothing else given. It looks like Dengartis has got the bit of a distance, sweeping through them fucking corners. I think he's holding it out here, no problem. Sorry for that. If there's going to be a slight bit in it there like that, I actually pushed X on my controller like that. Oh, Dengartis with a bit of a weave there to see it out. Fuller bound into third place. Well done, Crowman. I'm sorry I didn't get on you as you came across the line, but we had to stay on board to see if Fuller could get third place, as we are now board on with Max as he's driving down the mile straight. Yeah, all in all, like sitting here and watching it over last night was pretty good. As we got Dino next door, right behind him, and then we jump on board with Cully. I don't know who got the fastest lap. I am going to say it was down to Cully who has got the fastest lap. So well done. Driver of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I can't tell you because we haven't all voted that into a vote yet. But like I said, it was a great race. Unfortunately for Tambo First Blood, he did give us the onboard footages and that, but he was stupid enough to crash out. So we had everybody else's lovely onboard footage. Well done, Cully, bringing up the rear in 6th place. Well done, Crowman, Dengartis and Fuller. Like, follow, subscribe, and you all know me. I'm Tambo First Blood / commentator Thomas Darricott, and as always, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.